What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Life As I See It podcast, episode 14, all up in your face. Anyways, this is your boy, this is your host here, HL. I got my boy Quiet Kev on deck.
Yep.
So, let's go ahead and get right up into this craziness that we got going on. So last week, I always say last week, but whatever. Look, last episode, I spoke about this little 14-year-old girl who was doing videos on YouTube who was talking about how but she does like offensive videos. Like she makes fun of she does hate towards gay people, Muslims, basically the typical racist shit that racist people say. But she's 14 and she's, vulgar as hell. She's saying all this stuff. I say that because so now I'm finding out that YouTube apparently is finally starting to ban hate videos. And the first thing that I thought of, I brought that up from last week because the first thing that I thought of was, are they gonna fucking take this girl's page down? Because that, that news came out of her doing that. So basically, and she falls right under the category of the kind of videos that they're trying to ban. So basically what they're doing is they're saying that they're banning videos that have white supremacist content. And also they said that they're banning videos that allege a group is superior to others based on age, gender, race, and or sexual orientation. Which I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know why that's like a new thing that they should be doing, that they're doing, but I'm pretty sure they were always doing that, but they're kind of amping it up now. But apparently there was also a New York Times investigation doing on YouTube that they were looking into the algorithm that was recommending videos of children to people that were looking at sexual content.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really weird. Yeah, why is your algorithm trying to bring up videos of that have kids in them that contain children when you're looking up sexual things. Right. So that was a whole investigation in itself. So basically, yeah, they're banning videos that are hateful, including those denying stuff like the Holocaust and the Sandy Hook shooting and all that other stuff. So I hope that they find this little girl's page and I hope they rip that shit down because her dumbass needs to go. Yeah, I said it, dumbass.
We don't need it.
She's 14 years old. She could be a dumbass. If y'all look, if you don't know who I'm talking about, you don't know what the story is about. Go listen to the last episode 13. I'll talk about it. I'll give you more details in there. So yeah, we're starting off with that. So that's what's going on with YouTube. So I gotta tell y'all about this. So the other night, I usually don't talk about, this kind of stuff when it comes to just pertains to myself, but I just had to. I really had to. So the other night I ordered food from Postmates or whatever it was. And so Postmates, the way their app is set up, they have a picture of the delivery driver and then they show them, bringing your food and all this other stuff. So I'm looking at the app now. I say that because not all the food apps do that. At least that's not what I've seen. Yeah. So I just started using Postmates. So I was like, oh, this is cool. This is different. It's like Uber and Lyft because that's what happens with Uber and Lyft. You order it, you see who it is, what kind of car it is, all this other stuff. Now, here's what got me. So when I saw who grabbed my order, I see this, it was a female, and I saw the little picture, and it's like a tiny little, it's a circle little profile picture. Yeah. And she looked like she could have been cute. Now, of course, I couldn't expand the picture or anything like that. I'm just like, oh, okay, let me, she looked like she might be cute. Okay, see what's up. So she gets to the door, and in her name, this is the other thing. So her name was Ivy. And for some odd reason, I don't know, maybe I'm weird for this, but for some odd reason, Ivy just seems like a cute, sexy name. It just seems like a name that's applied to women that are good looking or cute, from what I've seen in life. And so when I saw her name on top of her picture, okay, she sounds like she might be cute. That's what's up. So comes to the door to give me my food. I opened up the door and I did not see that woman. That woman that was in the picture.
Oh God.
I saw her, but I didn't see her.
Right.
She a total straight catfish me.
Oh my God.
Okay, so for instance, so many differences. For instance, one of the things, she had pink hair in her profile picture. And it actually looked good. It looked decent. It looked cute. When she showed up, she had blonde hair. The other thing in the picture, no glasses. Shows up, old mama glasses. Not just regular glasses, like old mama, like I need my reading glasses.
No.
Then I was like, then what was it? So it just everything. Like she looked way older than her picture. Like I'm not even trying to like diss the woman. I'm just like, I was just shocked at how different she was from the picture.
Yes.
Cause here's my thing. If you gotta put up a picture for like some kind of service or something that you're doing, I feel like you should have a recent picture if your look is drastically different from the last picture you have. Like if you got a picture that you put up, obviously time goes on and things change, we change, all that. I get it. But here's my thing. It's one thing to age a little bit or to gain a little weight or to lose a little bit of weight and still keep like your picture because you still, for the most part, are gonna look like yourself.
Right.
What I have a problem with is when you look completely different
From your picture.
and you don't take no kind of new picture at all. Like you look completely different.
Right.
I mean, come on, if you make such a drastic change to yourself, I feel like those are the times when you should be like, hey, maybe I should update my pictures on, whatever services. I mean, you're doing a service.
Right.
I'm expecting this woman to come to my door.
Right.
It's not what I saw when you came, so I don't know. It was just a disappointment. So it was something that I felt like I needed to share just because it blew my mind. Because I was just like, wow, like I catfish like unintentionally, like.
Right.
So yeah, well, okay. So yeah, now I want to get into this. So one of the things that I have not said yet, Happy Pride Month. Let's do that.
Yes.
I have not yet even brought that up, and I feel silly for not doing that. So yes, definitely Happy Pride Month. Enjoy your month. Fuck straight pride and all this other shit. If you talking about you want to do a straight pride parade, jump on the freeway. Jump on the freeway. And I'm not talking about in a car. I'm literally saying jump your ass on the freeway because you sound like a dumbass. If you talking about a straight parade, you sound like a dumbass, straight up. And if you got a problem with what I said, you can hit me up on my social media and talk to me about it and we'll discuss. Now, with that being said, there's, of course, a lot of companies, like to celebrate, pride and things like that. Right. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, businesses are businesses. And what do? They serve the people. Yeah. You provide a product or service to the people. You obviously are going to have consumers that buy your products that are part of the LGBT plus community. So I don't see what's wrong with people or with companies doing stuff like this, like doing like pride versions of things or pride editions of things where they put like the rainbow flag. And I know some people, the reason why I brought that up is because I've been seeing a lot of people ever since Pride Month started. I've seen a lot of people like kind of coming against these companies. They're coming against these companies. They're saying, oh, you're just kind of using the community to get your money up and make money and stuff like that. I'm like, I can see that point. But I don't think that that's every company's intentions. I really don't. Yeah. I really think that there are companies out there that really do give a shit about the community, and I really do think that they do it just out of the kindness of their heart. Like they're representing that's what you want. Like that's what we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like inclusion. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like to be included. There you go. So they doing that. So I brought this up because Xbox came out. They came out with a for this month. They're coming out with controllers and consoles that have like the pride skins on them and stuff like that. And people lost their shit. Lost their shit. I'm gonna say this again. Xbox, a fucking gaming company, controllers and a console. They have some that they're selling, which you gotta buy. It's not even like you're giving them away. Right. You gotta get them. You gotta go and buy them. They got the pride colors on them, and people literally lost their shit.
Calm the fuck down.
Like, literally, this is what it got so far as to say. This is what people will say. One person tweeted Xbox after they found out, and they said, "I'm disgusted. What is this pride shit? What the fuck is Xbox? Not." They said, "What the fuck? It's Xbox, not Pride, not Pride Box." Okay. They said, come on, I'm so selling my Xbox, not even hesitating.
Bye, bitch.
Exactly. Like, here's my thing. Why are you so upset about that? That's what I don't understand. Can somebody please, if you're like this person, I really want to have a conversation with you because I never understand why people are so frustrated. It's a fucking controller. It's a game console that you don't even have to buy. Like, it's not like they sent an update out to your Xbox and it changed into rainbow colors. Like, nobody's forcing anything on you. It's just a decision that they made, and so because of that, you're gonna get rid of your whole Xbox now because of that. Because of a decision that doesn't even affect you.
Right.
You sound like a dumbass. See, go ahead to the straight pride parade because you sound like one of the dumbasses that need to go. There was another person that tweeted and said, "This was not needed as a thing. Please revert your picture back. No support is needed." They have enough support because they get their own month as well. Where is the heterosexual pride weeks and months? Every other week and month? Like, right? Why do people say that? Oh, y'all piss me off with that. Y'all kill me with that nonsense.
A straight month? Really?
Right, as if like that's not a thing. Do y'all realize that straight is default?
Right.
That's all I want to say to people that say stupid shit like that. It's like, do you realize that straight is default? Like, what do you mean they have enough support because they gave them a month? And just because somebody names a month after you doesn't mean, oh, we're supporting you. We're all about you. Like, I just don't get what y'all saying. Like, then there was somebody else who was mad at them, and they said that them doing it was a cheap publicity stunt. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. It's like people say they, to respect others, include others, all this other stuff. Then when companies and businesses do these things, then somebody's got to complain about the fact that, oh, well, they're selling it. Oh, well, it's a cheap trick. They just trying to get my money. It's just a publicity stunt. Like, oh my God, you negative fucking Nancys. Shut the fuck up. Like, seriously.
Right.
Be glad that these companies are even acknowledging your fucking existence. You know what I'm saying? Because people would not do that back in the day. Right. Companies would not do that. They said they would try to separate themselves for that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Now they're embracing it. And you got a problem with that? This goes to show y'all people that you can't please everybody, no matter what you fucking do. Yeah. Can't please everybody. I personally think it's a great thing. When I see companies supporting, groups and things like that are, discriminated against and things like that, I think it's fucking amazing because you did not see that kind of shit back in the day. Companies was not trying to do that. They weren't trying to step outside of the box of normalcy, if that's what you want to call it. Mm-hmm. Whatever the fuck normal is anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that this is what was going on. Now you got companies and things like that, businesses that are supporting and speaking out against these injustices that happen to, people that are treated like shit, people that are discriminated against. And y'all got a problem with that? Right. I just don't understand why... whatever.
Like you said, they ain't even got about the shit.
Right, that's what I don't understand. The fact that people are so adamant, like you're so mad. But you know what? These people, honestly, I'm gonna say this. Those people that I read their tweets of, yeah, y'all secretly gay anyway. So I'm gonna just say it now. And if you want to talk to me about this, go ahead. If you mad about what I just said, please, by all means, try to come at me. I invite it. Please do. Because honestly, you got some deep-seated problems going on. If a company selling a rainbow flag controller or a console bothers you so much that you're going to sell your own shit, even though you didn't have to buy, have to deal with, to do anything like that, you got deep-seated issues and you're probably sucking dick on the low on the weekends. But I digress. Be mad. Be mad. So, yeah, I just don't know. But you know what? At the end of the fucking day, happy Pride Month. Right. Straight up, all day long. Now, another thing that we was talking about last week, we was talking about Snoop. So Snoop Dogg always popping up in some shit. Yeah. So here I am. Now, I recorded the podcast for the last episode, right? We had talked about Snoop popping up in everything and how he's just so accepted. Now, the week goes on, and I'm so happy. I'm watching Nickelodeon with my kids. And there's a kids show that's called Game Shakers. And I'm watching this, so they're showing the trailer for the new season, new episode, and the kid is like on the FaceTime. He's on FaceTime with somebody. They show the phone screen. It's fucking Snoop. Snoop Dogg is in the damn kids show on Nickelodeon too.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
This guy.
He's in everything. Like seriously, yo,
Get that
Snoop.
cake, man. Get that
On
cake.
some real shit, Snoop, get your money. Like, I can't turn on nothing. I can't go nowhere. I feel like this dude is everywhere.
Oh my god.
Every fucking where.
Dude.
This dude just pops up. Yeah, so it's called Game Shakers. It's literally a kid show. Snoop has no business being on this show.
Right.
But he's there. Why? Because he's fucking Snoop Dogg,
Right.
and that's what he does. He's like the Tooth Fairy.
Everybody loves him.
They do. They really do.
Everybody loves Snoop.
I mean, how can you not? I mean, Snoop is just so chill and laid back. Like, how can you not? Like, it's just one of those things where you just kind of accept it. But I'm still surprised to this day of how he got here.
Yeah.
He got here just from being just chill as fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, he's still himself. Like, never changed.
Haven't changed shit. Haven't changed shit. So congratulations to anybody that's graduating or getting out of school. If you had a graduation, you worked your ass off. I don't care what grade you graduating to. I don't care if you kindergarten, graduating to first grade. You probably shouldn't be listening to this show. But anyways, congratulations. If you're a parent listening to this show and you got kids that graduated, I just want to say congratulations. Kudos to you. Yes. Kudos to those children. Good shit. I'm proud to hear it. Now, with that being said, good old Walmart.
Wally World.
Walmart always fucking something up, and this is no different. So,
Like Florida, right?
Like Florida, yes. So peep game. So people are graduating. People like to throw parties. They throw graduation parties, get-togethers. They grill, all this other stuff. They buy cakes, things like that. Now, a lady named Marcy Flores, she ordered a 2-tier cake from the bakery at Walmart. This happened in Texas. There's a Pasadena, in Texas.
Really?
Remember how we was talking about cities that are like major cities, or like it's more attached to one state, but there's the same thing in another state, like Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But there's Las Vegas, Nevada. So only Vegas that most people know.
Right.
But there's one in New Mexico. It's like, okay. Anyway, so there's a Pasadena in Texas. I went off the rails there a little bit, but anyways, they went to the Walmart. They ordered her cake. But when she went to go pick up the cake, the staff, not only did they not have the cake, they didn't even have the girl's order ready. They didn't have her order at all.
Wow.
Like, they couldn't even find her paperwork, like nothing. It was almost like she had never went to the store. So this is what happened. So the lady's going to pick up the cake. Like, the cake should be done by now is what she's thinking. Like I said, they did not only not have the cake, and it wasn't like, oh, we still working on the cake. They didn't even have her order. It's like the dude just, whoever took her order just threw it in the trash after she left. They're like, man, fuck that beat. I ain't doing shit today.
I'm
about to quit now or so.
Right.
So here's the thing. So of course, right. So of course she's mad. Which she obviously should be. She should be mad. I mean, it makes sense. So they was trying to make it up to her, right? So they told her that they would, they offered her the option to choose a ready-made cake free of charge. And so they said, basically she was like, okay, fine, because, they need a cake. They was trying to get this damn cake. So she ended up choosing a smaller single layer cake. So obviously not as nice and whatever the decorations were that she was trying to do for the first cake. I told them what the decoration was, all this other stuff. They told her that they can even add some additional customizations and things like that just to make it nice and all that other stuff. So she's like, okay, cool. So they go ahead and they get the cake made. She takes the cake home. All right. Graduation party's on point. It's starting. They're doing their thing. They start, yay, graduating, all this other stuff. They get the knife. They get ready to go and cut the cake. And when they cut the cake, they was getting ready to put the knife through. Knife wasn't budging. What the hell is this? So instead of it going through, now you know how it feels to cut a cake. Yes. Like, you're just expecting the knife to just sink into the cake and just kind of start gliding. No, they had to force the knife into the cake, and they had to like crunch through, and they like crunchy noise. Bruh, the cake was styrofoam. There was no cake. It was styrofoam with icing on it.
What? They gave a fake cake?
They gave her a fake ass cake. It was a block of white styrofoam.
Wow. That's so fucked up.
What the fuck, y'all?
Oh,
like, for real. Y'all are so fucked up, man. Y'all are so trash for that. Like, how is you... I know somebody knew.
Yeah.
Somebody knew that they was giving that girl some styrofoam.
Like,
I think, again...
She gonna have an attitude here? Okay.
I think, again, exactly. I feel like this goes under the no snitching category. This is what it is, the no snitching category. Because somebody saw that shit and probably was looking at it and was like, ain't none of my damn business, so. Yeah, so this is what they did. So, of course, she's mad.
Yes.
This is not the first time. This is the second time they screwed her, royally. So I understand she's pissed. She goes up there, she complains, she does her thing, and they gave her an apology, and they gave her a $60 Walmart gift card. That's what they gave her. Now, I'm gonna say this. $60 gift card from Walmart is not shit.
No, it's not.
It's not. Fuck that. First of all, who says that I want to keep shopping with y'all?
Right.
That's your first mistake.
Yes.
You assume that I wanted to keep shopping with y'all. Nah, bitch, give me $60 on a prepaid Visa.
Right.
So I could go, so I could use it for some other shit. For all this bullshit y'all had me go through.
Right.
Because here's the thing, and I can understand this. So they contacted Walmart for a quote or whatever to find out what was going on. And of course they said, oh, well, we apologize for our mistake. They said all this other stuff, and they said that they're looking into it, blah, blah, blah. You know, the typical corporate shit. Yeah. The lady, though, this is what she said, and I can agree with her. She said, they can't replace the moment that we lost. It's a special moment, and this is what we got for it, a styrofoam cake. Not only did they mess up one time, they did it twice. I agree with her. Yeah. To me, I feel like an apology and $60 gift card to Walmart that's not enough.
It's not.
If you, again, even if you are gonna give her some money, like some people may say, oh, well, she got her money back and plus more probably. Okay, but that's still, to me, that ain't enough. Especially
they ruined the moment, they ruined everything. It's like,
right, and even if you was gonna give her the money back plus more, don't put it on no Walmart gift card. Right. Obviously, y'all fucking up. Do you think for one second that she wants
to shop there again?
Thank you. Do you think that she wants to go in there and shop? That's what I hate when these stores fuck up royally, and then they want to try to like think that they're appeasing you by giving you a gift card to the store itself. Right. It's like, bitch, I don't want to be here.
Right.
Like, y'all done pissed me off. I don't want to come here.
So why would to a fucking bakery, man? Something like
right, for real. Or how about this? Do your job.
That too.
How about you just do your fucking job? Because these are the same people that want to raise minimum wage.
You put this order in, like, do the fuck.
I don't know how Walmart, and the thing, I just don't understand how Walmart is this, like, well, I do understand. Walmart is just shitty. Yeah. It really is. Like, the society, we have a love-hate relationship with Walmart. Right. Really, let's be honest. We hate Walmart, but we still go there. Right. I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them. I hate Walmart, but I still go. Right. We all do. I don't care how much. I know most people will say, I hate Walmart, I never shop at Walmart. Y'all lying. Y'all go there sometimes for some things. This is, like I said, it's a love-hate relationship. Right. I don't love Walmart. I don't like Walmart. I go there just sometimes for certain things because, hey, it's cheaper there. It is what it is. Yeah. But I don't want to ask for no help. When I go there, I don't ask for help. It's like, nope, I'll figure it out for myself.
It's not my department.
There's never enough registers open. Nobody ever works in the department that you see them in. It's like, damn,
why are you over here then?
Thank you. Why is y'all never where y'all supposed to be at? Never. Ever. I rarely see the motherfucker that's supposed to be
in that area.
Right. Never. Every time you ask them something, oh, this ain't my department. Oh my God. And where's the dude that works in this department? Oh, I don't really know. What the? Get me out of this store. Get me out of this fucking store. Right. In other Walmart news, and this is what's killing me. So Walmart's just all over the place. They just wilding this week. Yeah. So in other news, Walmart also announced that they want to announce a new service that will deliver and stock groceries at your house. Figure that one out. Yeah. Hold on, let me get into the details of this. This is just ridiculous, right? Now, you just heard the story that I just gave you. Yes. These are caliber of people that work at Walmart. Mm-hmm. Let's just be real. You can try to say, oh, it was an isolated incident. We know that this is the caliber of people that work at Walmart. So they said that they will actually stock your groceries. They will not only deliver them, they can stock them in your house for you, whether you are or are not home.
Oh, hell no.
Now, hold on. Let me get you the details. Hold on. So the retail, retail giants going to be experimenting with in-home delivery services. This is going to be for people that live in Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Missouri, and Vero Beach, Florida. I don't know why it's a specific place in Florida, but it is. In Vero Beach. I would have thought they would have said like Miami or something like that. I don't even know where that is. But anyways, this was... They said apparently customers who like to take advantage of Walmart's new service must have Walmart install a smart lock on the outside of their home. And once the lock is installed, customers can place a grocery order from Walmart.com and then choose a specific delivery day at checkout. And then a Walmart employee will then be assigned to get the items and deliver them. Now, it gets better. If you're skeptical, they said that because, you know, you're thinking like, why would I have a Walmart person in my house walking around my house? Well, they said that the person is going to be they're going to be using a wearable camera device. And when they enter your house, it's going to be a one-time code on the smart lock to gain entry into your house. And then it's so funny because Walmart really thinks that this is going to be a win for them. Yeah. This was one of the quotes. Quotes. Yeah. This is one of the quotes that the CEO of Walmart said. He said, "Imagine keeping homes in stock like we do stores." What?
Since when?
Let me read that again. This is what the CEO, he is obviously out of touch.
Right?
He said, "Imagine keeping homes in stock like we do stores." But wait a minute. Bitch, you don't. You know how many times I went to Walmart, and I'm sure y'all have too. Hey, if y'all have this problem, please let me know. If y'all been to Walmart and couldn't find shit that y'all needed that should have been there, that's just out, please let me know. Because I know the last like 3 times I done been to Walmart, I couldn't find at least 3 or 4 things. Like it was just out. It was not stocked. And it's shit that it's not even like something that you would think would be sold out. It's like y'all just didn't stock it. Cause y'all Walmart and y'all shitty. Like, I just don't understand this. So the fact that he said that, I was like, he really is like feeling himself right now. Like by saying that.
Look at your story, please.
Right, they don't. They said that they're gonna put them through an extensive training program, which prepares them to enter customers' homes with the same care and respect with which they would treat a friend's or family's home.
You don't need to
no.
like that.
Do you really look at your Walmart? Look at your local Walmart that's around y'all, and look at the employees that work in there. Do y'all really want one of them motherfuckers running around in your house when you not there stocking your shit? Because even at the store, even when they stock shit, they can't even stock shit at the store right. So it's like, first of all, and I don't know about you, but I ain't finna have nobody just trying to stock my shit. No. I got my shit a certain way. And I ain't got time to teach it to you. I really don't. If you want to deliver, I think the home delivery for groceries is great. I think it's a great option.
I can stock it myself.
Right. Let me stock it my damn self. But Walmart, I don't trust you.
No.
I don't even trust you to go into your store, let alone let you come into my house. And then you think you finna stock something for me? You can't even stock your own shelves, and you're there every day. What you think you finna come into my house? You ain't never stepped in and stocked my food? Nah, bitch. Nope. Not today, Satan. Let me know if y'all would do something like this. Like, I seriously want to know if y'all would y'all do an in-home delivery service from Walmart, and not only just the grocery delivery, but would you be willing to do like the stocking part of it, where they would actually put your stuff away for you? I want y'all to hit me up and let me know that. Social media, Instagram, h.l.productions, Facebook. You can just type in HL Productions in the search engine. You'll pull up my page. Also, I blew the dust off my Twitter. I remembered that I had a Twitter. I forgot that I had a Twitter page because I made it like 2 years ago. Literally made it like 2 years ago.
Remember everything?
Never touched it. I seriously set it up like 2 years ago and never touched it until a few days ago. So I do have a Twitter page now. Have a Twitter page as well. So, and I had to do this. I didn't want to do it this way, but Twitter is like everybody's on there. So it's at _HL Productions _. I had to put the 2 underscores at the beginning and the end. So it's just HL Productions with 1 underscore at the beginning and at the end. I know it's weird, but hey, that was the only way I could get to use my damn name on Twitter because apparently everybody and their mama got the same damn name. So, so yeah, please tweet me, IG me, Facebook me, whatever it is. I just really want to know because I wouldn't trust it.
No.
Personally, I wouldn't trust it. I don't trust the motherfuckers that have shit in their store. So I'm not gonna trust you to come into my house. Just straight up.
No.
So, well, you know, Walmart's losing.
Try everything.
They really trying to what's the word I'm looking for? They're trying to compete with Amazon.
Yes.
Because Amazon is killing. And I think they're too far behind.
Yeah.
You're too far behind. And I think people have fell in love with Amazon so much that at this point, I really don't see people liking Walmart more than they like Amazon. Right. That'd be like hell will freeze over, I think, before that happens.
Yeah.
So, and you know, me just kind of looking around and stuff. You know, I found this interesting story about Michael Jordan. And you know, Michael Jordan, yeah, MJ. Everybody know MJ. So he doesn't need an introduction at all. But I will say this. So at one point in his career, Michael Jordan had actually turned down $1 million. He turned down $1 million endorsement deal because he didn't want to say 2 words in their quote that they wanted him to say. All right. So peep game on this. So he admitted, and this was a couple years ago that this happened. So it was supposed to be for, I don't even remember what the endorsement was supposed to be for, what company it was supposed to be for. I don't see it. But anyways, he said that he didn't want to say the words because they had the words beanie weenie in the. So yeah, the word was beanie meanie or beanie weenie. Sorry, that was supposed to be. Oh, it was for pork and beans. It was for Van Camp's pork and beans. So yeah, they wanted him. They approached him about, you know, endorsing the product or whatever. And then when he wanted him to say that, he went on to ask a question to himself. This is what Michael Jordan said. He said after they asked me about the deal, he said, "How can I stand in front of a camera and say I'll eat beanie weenies?" Very easily, you take the check. That's how you say it. But hey, you know what? I understand. Yeah, he totally turned down that, and then he pulled out of another deal. He also pulled his contract for a hair care product after he started losing his hair. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
That's why he's actually bald.
I did not know that. He's
bald because he started losing his hair, so he just decided to cut it. And he was actually in the talks of having a hair care deal. Can you imagine? Michael Jordan represents some kind of hair care product, like,
right?
And I bet you it'll still sell just because it's Michael Jordan. Because he's Michael Jordan, people will be like, oh, I gotta buy it. Right. Oh shit, that'll be hilarious. Gotta get that Michael Jordan shampoo.
Right.
So yeah, he turned down that deal. He would have made millions of dollars, but he didn't want to say beanie weenie. Now, here's the thing that I wonder about though. Couldn't he have just said he wanted to say something different and still took the deal?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Because I feel like Michael Jordan has enough power to be able to say that. Be like, look, I'll do the deal, but can we just change these words? Like, this bothers me. Yeah. Or was it one of those situations where Van Camp was like, nah, we really need you to say this. We need you to say beanie weenies. Like, I don't know why they would be so adamant about something like that, but hey, you never know. In the world of business, that's... it could have totally been that. So hey, I guess Michael Jordan don't want nobody to think that he's gay. That's probably what it is. He probably one of them overly sensitive motherfuckers. Like, oh my God. So speaking of overly sensitive motherfuckers, so I was watching Live PD the other day. That show wild. If y'all never saw that show, if y'all never watched it, I know y'all probably thinking it's just cops. Yeah, cause sort of. Right. It's live though. That's what and it's live and it's all over like the country and all this other stuff. So if you ever get a chance to check it out, go check it out. So I've been watching it. This dude gets pulled, or they had a high-profile warrant that they had to do. So I mean, they talking SWAT team. They got all these people out. They got guns, dogs, everything, right? They finally get the guy outside. They got him handcuffed, and the cop is searching him, right? Now, mind you, this is all happening on camera. This is happening live. All this other stuff. The dude was searching him. He's a high-profile guy, and he's also he has a history of attempted murder on cops. So he's very high risk. They're not taking it easy with this dude, right? So they're searching the dude. And of course, when they're searching you, they got to check your genitalia area. You know what I'm saying? They got to check because people hide shit, right? So they did that. First thing dude does, as soon as he did that, he was like, hey man, don't be sticking your finger in my ass, bro. Like, nigga, I'm searching you, first of all. Calm the fuck down. Second of all, you in handcuffs. Like, we're arresting you. Right. This ain't 50 Shades of Grey, bro. Like, what is you thinking right now? But he got hella hype. He was like, don't be sticking your fingers in my ass, bro. He was like, I ain't gay, bro. I ain't gay. Like, he instantly got mad. he's gonna be sucking dick in jail. Yeah. Like, for real. Like, honestly, dudes, every time I see a dude get super hyped like that, like, over something that was it wasn't even like that at all. Like, how could you misunderstand the fact that he's searching you? You know they gonna search your ass and your nuts. Like, you know that. Or at least you should, considering you're a criminal. I'm sure you've been arrested more than once. So, my thing was, I was just laughing at how hyped dude got. Even the cop was confused. The cop was like, what is you talking about, man? He said, why the hell? This is what the cop said to him, no bullshit. He said, why the hell would I stick my finger in your ass on camera and I'm married? He was like, really? And then dude was like, I don't know, man. You tell me. Cause he's doing his fucking job? Right. Shut up. Go to jail, nigga. Like, just shut up. Take your L and go to jail. Like, like, for real. Stupid. I mean, he got extra hype. I just never understood that. It's like, nobody's questioning your sexuality. Nobody's even thinking about that right now. We just here to arrest your dumb ass. Like, ain't nobody thinking about sex. Nobody's thinking about anything sexual at all. And here you are, like, man, don't be touched. I mean, he got super hype. Wow. Like you would have thought that somebody put like a mouse down his shirt. He jumped so fast. Like, he was, don't take my ass. He was like, don't take my booty. Oh, don't take my booty.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, weak ass bitch. Oh you hard as hell. You hardcore, but you can't handle somebody searching you. You gonna flip the fuck out. Okay. So, in other news related to booty, there was a man that accidentally swallowed some AirPods, and they actually still worked after they passed through his system. Listen to this, y'all. So, AirPods, the AirPods that got like so I'm sorry, I'm laughing, y'all. I'm looking at Quiet Cat's face. He was like, wait, what the fuck? So this happened, and this is a guy from Taiwan. He fell asleep with the wireless headphones in his ears, but could only find one of them when he woke up. So when he used his iPhone tracking feature, because you can use your iPhone to track your AirPods, he discovered that the device was still in his room. Oh my God. And so he heard the beeping sound, and he was following the sound, right? And this is what he said. This was his quote. He said, I checked under my blanket and looked around, but couldn't find it. Then I realized the sound was coming from my stomach.
Wow.
And that's when you say, uh-oh.
That's so crazy.
So he said he didn't feel any discomfort, but he did go to the hospital where the medics did confirm that he had swallowed his AirPod while he was sleeping. Can you tell me how that happens?
I don't even know how that even happens in your ear.
How hard are you of a sleeper, or how open is your throat?
Right.
That you can easily like you can eat, but even if you sleep crazy with your mouth back and open and all this other stuff.
It's like your ears is here and your mouth is there. It's like,
that's another thing I'm thinking, like, how does it go from your ears to your mouth? Like, how, okay, fuck all that. It happened. But my thing is you didn't choke on it, cough, nothing, none of it woke you up. It just slid and slipped right down your throat, just down the gullet, like, goop. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, how did that happen? Dude, at all? How, like, you must... Yeah, he ain't got no gag reflex. Obviously. Right. So they gave him some stuff to help him shit and all that, to help him get it out. And so he did, and he dug it out, which I would have just been like, nah, man, I'm good. But he dug it out. He washed it, and he said after washing it, he said that it still worked. Not only did it still work, but the battery was still at 41%. Wow. So there you have it, people. Everybody's talking shit about Apple products. Look, they can take a beating and still keep on kicking. Right. They can even pass through your system. Right. And still, I mean, 41% battery life, that's pretty damn good.
Right. Imagine if it's died in your stomach. You wouldn't even know.
I mean, but true. But my thing is, I just was shocked. My thing is, I'm still surprised that he swallowed it, and like he did not know that he swallowed it at all. That's right, really. You didn't feel like your throat didn't hurt. Right. Like you didn't feel like I don't know. I really just can't explain that one. Just don't understand.
It's like the laws of physics don't even like.
Right. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So we know Georgia out here tripping with their abortion bills. Alabama's tripping with their abortion bills. Other states is trying to jump on this train. However, a glimmer of light and hope has come from these politicians from Alabama, of all places. They have passed a bill that will require a chemical castration for child molesters. Now, you notice I said chemical castration, didn't actually say real castration. Let me explain what that is, because I actually had to look it up. I didn't know what the fuck chemical castration was. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought it was. I thought chemical castration was like they was gonna inject you with, I knew because they said something about injecting you with something. So I was like, oh, well maybe they inject some shit that's gonna like burn off your dick. That's what I thought. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, chemical castration. Right. Like instead of taking a knife and just going Lorena Bobbitt, old school, we just figured we just gonna inject you with some shit and then from the inside out, like your dick just burns off. Right. That's what I thought chemical castration was. Does it sound gruesome? Yes, but I watch Saw movies, so there it is. So they said that, so the bill will require child sex offenders, and it says certain child sex offenders, not even all, certain. Certain? I don't know what the certain is, but they said certain child sex offenders will undergo a chemical castration before being released from prison. That's why. Because it targets child sex offenders whose offenses involve anyone under the age of 13. So it's only for child molesters who child molested somebody under the age of 13, which, in my opinion, it should be for child molesters, period. If you're under 18 and you're getting molested, it's not consensual and all that shit, you're still a child molester at the end of the fucking day. Right. The age don't matter. No. I don't care if she was 14. I don't care if he was 14. Still child molester. Right. Don't care. 14 or 12. Still a child. Right. So, whatever. So this is what the representative said that was talking about the bill. They said they have marked this child for life and the punishment should fit the crime. I agree. They said that, so this is what is gonna happen. It says offenders would also be required to pay for the procedure, which I love. I love that. You got them in their pockets too. So we gonna take your money and your dick. According to the bill, let's see, anyone who refuses to undergo the castration would be violating their parole. I love it. I love it. They like, look, you cannot take it, but then you're gonna be violating your parole, so guess what's gonna happen to you then? Back up in that clink, clink. So, okay, so let me get to what chemical castration is. So chemical castration, a surgical one is when they just go in, they just cut off your genitals, all right? A chemical castration, they use drugs to suppress sexual urges. That's not the same fucking thing. To me, I don't even think that's...
Chop that nigga's dick off.
All right, and there it is. Quiet care for 2020. But that's what I'm saying, though. Do you see what I'm getting at? How chemical castration, like, it sounds good on paper. Like, when I first heard about this, no bullshit, I was like, yeah, good. They finally gonna get what they fucking deserve. They should. Like, everybody's been saying this for years. Like, you molest a child, you should get castrated. Yeah. So now we're finally doing it. But my thing is this. Why couldn't we just do a regular castration? Right. Why does it have to be a chemical one? Yeah. And here's the thing about that, is they said that the chemical castration, they said that they don't even know if it's been proven to actually even work.
Right. Who you testing this shit on?
Right. They saying that they don't even know if it's gonna work. Now, my thing is, why can't we just do a regular castration? Right. What, somebody gonna say what? Oh, it's inhumane. Oh, you mean how it was inhumane that they forced themselves onto a fucking child who didn't know any better, who got taken advantage of, that's now gonna have to deal with that until they die? Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure their pain is way worse than the pain of the person that they did stuff to. Right. You know, but hey, I digress, right? I don't know shit. I'm just another nigga in America. I don't know nothing. But this is the guy that's been pushing this bill. This is what he said in a quote. He said, I had people call me in the past when I introduced it and said, don't you think this is inhumane? Oh, that's funny, because I actually said that. But this is what he said. All right. This is what the first part was, me saying what I said. He said, I asked him what's more inhumane than when you take a little infant child and you sexually molest their infant child when the child cannot defend themselves or get away. And they have to go through all the things they have to go through. If you want to talk about inhumane, that's inhumane. And I completely agree, which is basically along the lines of what I just said. Right. Like, I wasn't even looking at that when I read that right now, when I said what I said. So this is funny that we all, because everybody thinks in the same vein when it comes to child molesters. Most of everybody that I've ever met, when it comes to child molesters, we all think the same way. Yes. Child molester, castrate them, who cares? You shouldn't have did what you did. You're fucked up. The bill did get signed, and they said they don't even know how often the procedure is even fucking performed. So that's the thing. It's like they're passing these bills, but they don't even know if there's even actual follow-up going on with it.
Wow.
So, I don't know. All I'm saying is, if we what's better is just let's do a regular castration.
Yes.
Let's just do that. I feel like it's the best way to go.
Yeah.
I feel like, does it take suppressing their sexual urge? What?
Right.
What is that? So you're gonna give him ED?
Right.
That's it? That's his punishment.
Right.
That's bullshit to me. It's straight up bullshit. So I feel like you should not be able to do that kind of stuff to children and just be able to walk freely. Point blank, period. So now that we've talked about all that negative stuff, I want to leave y'all with something positive, okay? Here's the thing that I want to ask you guys. Like, and I'm saying this, it's a rhetorical question, obviously, because we're on the show. But you can't actually directly respond to me right now. But I'm really actually asking y'all this: have you complimented yourself today? Seriously, I'm asking people that. I'm asking you to think about that. Have you complimented yourself today? The reason why I say that is because everybody should speak positive of themselves. You deserve that. I don't care. Like, everybody has good qualities. Everybody has some form of talents or skills or abilities that makes you unique, makes you special. You need to start teaching yourselves to be comfortable with saying positive things about yourself, saying affirmations to yourself. I know it sounds cheesy and sounds corny, but on some real shit, that's what we gotta do in this life. That's what we gotta do in this world. In society, we get beat down every single day.
Martial arts, man. They teach us that too.
Yeah, but you gotta learn to love yourself, because you can't love somebody else until you learn to love yourself. And loving yourself is the most important thing in the world. And you know what? You deserve that. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to love who you are. You know what I mean? So honestly, if you haven't complimented yourself today, do so. Please do so. Speak on some real shit. Like, I would say this, and I'm going to suggest this, even though it may sound corny, but find like 3 to 5 things that's good about you, that's a positive affirmation about yourself. Write those things down. Put them on a card, put them on your bathroom mirror, and in the morning, read them to yourself. Read them out loud. Look at them. Say them to yourself. Why does that sound cheesy? I don't know. I think it'll help you get more comfortable with being who you are. You look at yourself in the mirror and you say positive things about yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing, yes, I know giving compliments is one thing, but it's called self-esteem. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we need to have our happiness and our joy and loving who we are come from ourselves. And you know what? You're beautiful. You're unique. Everybody out there, whether you're male or female, you whatever it is, or whatever you identify as, you're special, you're beautiful, you're unique. Don't let anybody take that away from you. You are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, again, I'm talking about everybody across the spectrum. I ain't afraid to compliment no man. I ain't afraid to compliment anybody. You know what I mean? But love yourself, because if you love yourself, you'd be surprised how much different you'll see the world. All these people that's mad about every little thing, about stupid little shit like Xbox controllers and consoles and things like that, it's because they ain't got no fucking joy in their life. They ain't got nothing else going on with their life that upsets them to the utmost degree. Straight up. So don't be like that. On some real shit, you deserve, the life is too short to be dealing with bullshit and not loving yourself. You got one body, this is how you were born, and this is what you were made like. Accept it. Accept it. And move forward, because you're dope. Point blank, period. Summer 2019, you're dope. All this other bullshit that they try to bring your way, hit them with that. It's above me now. So, it's one of those funny things that, just to leave y'all with something, I have no idea where I'm going with this. So look, I done lost my whole damn train of thought. So with that being said, look, play as fuck up, all right? Even Michael Jordan lost games. So with that being said, look, I don't want to keep y'all too long. I don't want to keep y'all too late. So thank you guys for listening to my podcast. I appreciate any of the love and support that y'all show this show. If you enjoy the show and you actually genuinely enjoy the show, you look forward to listening to it every week, or you just listen to it once and you like it, by all means, please share, like, comment. I post these things on my social media. They're shareable. Engage in conversation with me about these topics. If there's a topic that you want to talk to me about or state your opinion on or comment on, by all means, I'm all open for that stuff. I gave you my social media earlier. I could run it down real quick. IG, h.l.productions. Facebook, HL Productions. On Twitter, it's HL Productions with an underscore at the beginning and at the end of it. If that's too complicated, when I post it, you'll see it and all that good stuff. But anyways, like, yeah, like, just let's keep this show going, man. I'm keeping it going. I love entertaining y'all. I really do. I do get feedback from y'all, and I hear y'all, like, you know, giving me props on the show and saying how much you enjoy it. I love that shit. Yes. No bullshit. I love that shit. Keep it up, because you know what? I love to entertain. I love to talk, you know, as y'all can see. So, I mean, I just love entertaining people, bringing a smile, bringing some kind of joy to people's lives. There's so much negative stuff. Why do you think we don't talk about a lot of negative stuff that's going on out there in the world? Yeah. Like, we do talk about negative things, but I'm not gonna get into the super dark and like make this like a news fucking service like this. Yeah. I'm not CNN. No. Okay. I'm me. All right. This is HL. This is life as I see it. This is just me, a man that has a microphone and stating his opinions. I got a lot of opinions about a lot of things, and I like to entertain people with it. So it is what it is. But hey, show love to the show. Let's make this thing grow. Let's make this thing get bigger. I want to take this thing to the next level. I want to make this show better for you guys and continue to make a better product and things like that. So, hey, by all means, hit me up, share, like, comment, all the shit that you can do on social media, retweet, rebook, regram, whatever the fuck it is, Yogram, waffles, flaffles, whatever. So, like I said, with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. Chill.